right, for our last section here in our program, we just need to send the thruster speeds to the actual motors, or to the ESCs technically, who will then translate that into make the motors work. All right, to do that, I'm going to come down here to the bottom, open up a few extra spaces of lines here. And I'm going to go find up here where we sent the thruster speed here. Here's the line of code. So I'm going to steal this line of code from before and come down here and place it there. Of course, we don't want to send the F thruster, we want to send the L thruster, and we want to send it the L thruster speed. Now, we haven't defined an L thruster yet, so that's the next thing we need to do. So I'm going to run up to the top here, and I'm going to go where it says servo here. I need to make an L thruster servo instance. So this one, I'm going to make the top one L because I'm going to keep things organized. I'm actually, while I'm here, I'm just going to Control C, Control V that line of code. Make another line of code here that's R. I'm going to keep them organized L, R, and F so I can find mistakes easily. Okay, and at this point, I also need to do a thruster pin for each one. Well, not yet. Hang on, let's do it in the order we'll do it in. And then down here, I need to do an attach. So Control C, Control V, V, V. I'm going to make this one L, this one R, and L and R. And that means I need to make these two pin variables up above. So I'm going to come back up here above and say, okay. I am going to Control C, V, 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 and do an L and an R. And I have mine plugged in. My left is in 3. My right is in, I want to say 6. 6. Make sure those match yours, and they all need to be the PWM pin, so the little tilde pin. So all of our servos and all of our thrusters need to have a tilde pin. That's the only one that can use the servo right commands. Okay, so we've created the names of the thrusters. We've attached them at these pins. I think we're ready to use them now. Okay. So now I've got this one for L thruster, and I need, yeah, perfect. I need one more for R thruster. And once that's done, I'm going to actually need a battery now. So grab a LiPo battery, plug it in, and let's upload this thing and see if it works. I heard the happy beeping sound of thruster motors that are initializing. So, oh, yep. Now what I need to do is I'm just going to put my hand behind each thruster. So I'm going to push forward to drive forward. Every thruster should be pushing air backwards. If the thruster isn't in the right direction, your best change, your best fix for that is to find the blue ESC, or the ESC that's running that thruster. On that ESC is labeled A, B, and C wire going through the thruster. If you switch the A and C wire, it will spin the other direction. So that's your best bet. The other thing you do with code is you could come up here for the mapping, and you could reverse the 1100, 1900 mapping so that it just switched the direction the joystick was working. I don't like doing that because then if I unplug them at some point, I have to then go figure out the code again, whereas I'm just going to test it this way. I don't need code to do that with. I'm going to run it. Remember to run your motors slowly. Awesome. So hopefully yours works. If not, ask for help. We are here to help you.